Hey guys, I'm going to be showing you the very best and fastest ways to go ahead and level up, make millions of dollars here inside of Sell Lemons on Roblox. The best tips, everything for beginners to intermediate players, that is going to help progress your money tenfold or even a billionfold. Anyways, as always, I am doing a Game Pass giveaway. If you guys do want to be entered in my Game Pass giveaway, all you have to do is leave a like on this video, comment your username down below, and do make sure you hype this video on screen. You can see how to hype the video. Anyways, let's go ahead and get right into this video. All right, so the very first thing I'm going to show you before I show you anything when it comes to progression is obviously you need to be buying the correct upgrades in order for the most part. And a lot of times I'll forget where my actual thing, my next upgrade is. So if you use this little question mark down here, this is going to help you know what to buy. Now, I said this in a different video, but this is helpful kind of only when you're a beginner. Obviously, once you start advancing further and further in the game, that's not really that helpful, and I'll kind of explain why in a second. So definitely make sure you're doing that. The next thing is make sure you have a friend boost going on in the server. Right now, I don't have a friend, but I will go ahead and join another account using a multiple account tool. So as you can see, we just joined our alt into the server. I will have a full guide on how you can run multiple accounts very, very soon, as well as all the other tools I show you guys in this video. Anyways, a ×2 friend bonus boost is very, very important. If you're not already getting it, go ahead. The tutorial may already be out by the time you're watching this video, but if not, you can join the Discord link in the description below, and it will have full update on when that's going to be coming out, as well as a bunch of other tools that I'm about to show you guys in this video. All right, so the next thing is you guys need to be playing mini games. If you're not playing mini games, you're missing out on a huge revenue boost, huge amount of money that you could be taking in and using and making. So for example, right now I'm in the Decillion now, which that's not a ton, but if you're actively sitting here and playing the game and you're not AFKing, you need to be doing the mini games, because I'll show you in a second, but these are actually very, very beneficial, and I'll show you a really good way to beat them. So I'm actually using an auto clicker, and this is one of the best auto clickers out there, because if you notice, all I'm doing is clicking down my left mouse button, but you can program it to any button you want. So you can use this outside of just this game. You can use it in pretty much any game. Now this right here is the auto clicker that I'm using, and as you can see, we just came in first place. Super easy, so you definitely need to be using some sort of auto clicker. This one is my favorite, and again, this will be dropping very, very soon with all these new features. Again, join that Discord link in the description that I'm talking about. That way you can know exactly when they drop, because they're coming out with so many tools that will be helpful in this game, but also in any game that you play. So yeah, this is very, very, very beneficial. Now, the next thing is obviously the other mini games. I'm going to go show you the other mini game, the stock mini game, how you can play that and how you can use that to your advantage to make a ton more money. And there's so many other things I'm going to be covering in this video that are going to help you out tremendously when it comes to progressing and leveling up. So this is obviously a little bit further into the game, so you may not have this, but again, all mini games just in general you need to be doing. So this is kind of like a day trading mini game. So as you can see right now, we have 0 cash and we are currently in. So we have all of this, and we're going to basically wait until this gets to your goal is to wait until this gets to the highest point possible, so you can use space. So once the second it starts dipping down, I'm going to let it dip down a little bit, because it will probably go back up one more time. Maybe not. Okay, yeah, so it's going back up as before. I don't want to sell too early, but if I see it start going down again, then I'm going to sell. Looks like we're good right now. Still good, and sell. I should have sold a little bit earlier, but it looks like it's going down. I don't know if it will go all the way down to nothing. Yeah, it went all the way down to nothing, but we still profited 15 Decillion, whatever that is. So boom, we just got some free stuff right there, and that's going to help again level up, especially when you start getting stuck in these different waves. Now, the next thing we need to talk about, which is very, 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 very important, you're not going to be able to level up in this game without this, is rebirths, right? Now, rebirths are unlocked at a certain stage in the game. I don't remember what it was, but I believe I unlocked rebirths for the first time when I was first starting to buy this area right here. Then the alien will come down over here. So if you run all the way over here, you should see, yeah, their alien thing right here. So definitely rebirth. As you can see, I should probably rebirth in a second, because I have trillion, and right here I only have billion. This is going to make leveling up so much faster. Now, the next thing, I'm going to go back to evolutions and all that stuff in a second, but if you're in game, you're going to get this 4-time income speed. So if you can AFK in this game without leaving for hours and hours and hours on end with the ×2 friend boost and the 4 times income, you're going to make money way faster if you're actually sitting here physically in the game. So definitely something you should try out if you haven't. Literally just AFKing directly in the game. Obviously, you can use that in auto clicker or something like that. So yeah, definitely something to try out inside of the game. Now, try AFKing, because if you can AFK and have these constantly going, you're going to make a lot of money a lot faster. Now, the next thing to talk about when it comes to rebirths is the investor cash thing right here. So this right here is what % cash you get. So right now, if I rebirth, I'm going to add a value of 2 trillion% more cash every time I rebirth or reset. So when I do that, I'll be getting 2 trillion% more. But if I want to double that, there is a secret in this game that a lot of people have been looking up and searching. I've made 2 videos showing you exactly how to, explaining, but you jump down in the sewer and there's 2 different quests that you complete. One which unlocks this room right here, which I've already done before, but I didn't have the alien investor at the time. You need at least 1 alien investor before you can get this bonus right here. So keep that in mind. But then there's also another one right here, which I completely forgot to check today, but this should be giving me some amount of money. As you can see, if we harvest the cosmic vine, it just gave me a bunch of stuff, and this resets every 4 hours. So nothing really to worry about, but it's just a ton of extra money that you should be utilizing. And then obviously you have that 1% bonus from the alien. So might as well use it while you have it. But there is still so much more to cover for how you can progress and level up a lot faster. So I'm just going to reset to get out of here really quickly. And then I'm going to show you pretty much everything else that you guys need to know inside of this game. So if you run over to, oh, my mouse got stuck. Okay, holy beneficial. Now, the next thing we're talking about is the evolutions right here. Now, this portal, this appears at a certain point in the game. I haven't unlocked it yet, but don't worry about it. As you progress, it will obviously fix, and you'll be able to actually use this. But again, there are evolutions and ascensions after rebirths, and they kind of all work the same. But that's a little bit further into the game. Those you need to be doing, obviously, because those are going to be very, very, very important to progressing and making a lot of stuff like that. So anyways, what is the next best strategy to progressing very, very quickly here inside of the game? So if you take a look at this little clipboard right here, you can see that there's powers inside of the game. Now, the next thing that I need to buy is going to be this remote buy, but I still haven't unlocked it yet. But this is very, very, very overpowered because you no longer, every time you rebirth, have to run around and do all this crazy stuff. So I'm going to rebirth really quick and get 2 trillion investors really quickly, show you how fast I can now level up inside the game and why you need to do it yourself. Wrong side. Jump right here. Now, per click, I'm going to be getting $1 billion. So I'm going to do that. I'll just go through here really quickly, buy the guy that auto does it, and then just max the upgrades on this. So just spam these really fast. And this is honestly what I usually use the auto clear for, so I don't have it open right now, but as you can see. All right, so we're just going to continue to buy a bunch of these upgrades, but as you can see, we're already in Decillion and we just started. So that's why obviously buying these rebirths is so beneficial throughout the game, because it's just going to make leveling up even faster. But the nice thing is you can go here and buy all of these upgrades right here. Now, this is why remote buy would get very, very good, because obviously you don't have to go through and rebuy all of this stuff manually by yourself. Yeah, that is going to be the best money guide. And yeah, pretty much it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like on this video, comment your name down below, hype the video, enter in that giveaway. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next video.